Hi, how everybody doing? This is Faye. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make my baked beans. I make them all the time for my parties, and unfortunately I haven't been able to have any parties because of COVID-19. So I'm going to go ahead and share my recipe with you. My husband's friend Ike wanted to know how to make it, so I'm going to go ahead and make this video and send it so Ike can see how I make my baked beans. So go ahead and do me a favor and hit like at the bottom and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. So come on, let's go. I'll show you how to make my baked beans. So here are the ingredients. There's some Shire sausage. This is about a half a pound of ground beef. Some baked beans, any variety would do. Some barbecue sauce, some white sugar, and some brown sugar. Okay, we're gonna take the baked beans and drain the juice out of them. Empty them into the baking dish. Actually, that's a little less, so I'm gonna actually get 2 cans. Drain the juice. Okay, that's more like it. Pay for every bean, so make sure you get every one out. So that's about filling 2/3 top of the dish. I'm gonna take the ground beef. It's about a half a cup, or half a pound, should I say. Just gonna put that on top. Spread that on. See? And then I have the Shire sausage. I cut about a little over 1/3 of the length. Cut it into little bite-sized pieces. And put that on there. Boom. I'm gonna take some barbecue sauce. I'm just gonna cover the top, not really measuring it, just covering the top. And this wasn't full when I started. This was only about a half of bottle. So it looks about like that. So I'm gonna take some sugar, maybe a cup. I don't know, I'll see. I just covered the top. So I'm just gonna coat it until the top is covered. Well, I'm a little generous. So maybe about a cup of sugar. Yeah, a cup of sugar. Get a little bit of brown sugar, not as much. Probably about 1/5 of a cup. And I'm probably gonna add a little bit more barbecue sauce. We'll see. So you see, you just coat the top and you're just gonna mix it until everything's incorporated good. Let me clean this up. You gotta excuse me, I'm multitasking. So Just do it until you see everything is like evenly distributed. So this is okay, but I want a little bit more barbecue sauce. You see the consistency of it? I want a little bit more barbecue sauce in there. So hold tight. Let me get a little bit more. Just gonna squirt. Just a little bit on top, so it's not too dry. I want a, not too soupy, but a little soupy. Then once it start cooking and get hot, and the sugars start to do their thing, I like to wipe it off so the tops are not sticky when you put the lid on. So I'm gonna show you what that looked like before I put the lid on. Hold up. So this is what it looks like before I'm putting it in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. Put the lid on. Okay, so I preheated the oven for 350 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the oven for about 20-25 minutes until it gets hot and bubbly. And probably in about 10-15 minutes, take the lid off and stir it a little bit, because all the juice is gonna come to the top. Just stir it a little bit, and then put the lid back on and let it finish for another 10 minutes or so, just until it's hot. Okay, I'll show you the end product soon. So they've been in for about 15 minutes. You see how they're getting a little juicy at the top, so I'm gonna go ahead and stir it and leave them in there for another 10 minutes or so. So I stirred them up, so now I'm gonna leave them in there another 10-15 minutes and they'll be done. Okay, let's check them. They should be about done. You see how they're nice and bubbly? It's hot and ready to go. So let's go ahead and take it out. So let's go ahead and take them out the oven. Gotta be careful, it's hot. Turn the oven off. Okay. And there you have it. Let me stir them. So the liquid is evenly distributed. So let me show you what we got. So this is the finished hot baked beans, and they're ready to go. So like I was saying, when I first started, I had one can. That wasn't enough, so I just went ahead and added another can. And there's no really consistency that I'm using. It just depends on how meaty you want it. If you want more beans than ground beef, more sausage, just add what you like. Put some brown sugar or sugar. or brown sugar and sugar like I did, and some barbecue sauce. Make sure you drain the juice from the beans though, because if you don't, it's going to make it too watery when you add the barbecue sauce. So that's how you do my baked beans. So don't forget to hit like, give me a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to my page. Y'all have a blessed day and stay safe.